Hello and welcome back, or welcome if you're new. If you're new here, my name is Elena and I am the homeschooling mama to 3 kiddos. And here on the channel, we're going to talk about everything from homeschooling to homemaking, all the things in between. Today, we're going to dive into my planner. This is an A5. It's a little, I can't get this mark off, but anyways, this is an A5 Carpe Diem or Simple Stories ring bound planner. In here, I have taken apart a book bound planner and then hole punched it and put it in here, so it's slightly larger than half page. I started out at the beginning of the year with the plan to use up all my planner supplies this year, or as much as I could, and try to minimally, ooh, that's a hard word. Maybe we need more coffee. So to do a very low spend planner year, meaning I wanted to use up the stuff that I had and not continue to just buy a bunch of stuff and not use it. So that's what we've been doing. I started this year out with this planner. It is from last year and then I redated it. It has been working out well. I thought for sure by now, honestly, that I would have switched it up, but I haven't. And I'm really liking it, so much so that I went ahead and I purchased the same planner for next year. But I did go ahead right now. This planner is called the Christian Planner, and they have their current year, so the 2020 year, just making up my own years here, guys. The 2022 year calendars on like clearance or sale, and they're only $10 at the time of filming. And so I purchased 2 of them, one for me, one for my son, who has been using another version of this planner for school and has really liked it, and so he wanted to continue on with it. Sorry, my desk always has stuff that should be cleaned off. So I'm thinking of putting together how I set up our school calendars, meaning my kiddos, what they're using for their calendars, what I'm using, all that jazz. Anyways, let's get into this. Let's get started. It is a vertical layout, and what I typically do is I have these Monday through Sunday, so I'm able to switch it up to be a Monday start because these calendars are a Sunday start, and that's why I like using the previous year's calendar. I found that it worked out really well. It was just a happy coincidence, or a happy way that it worked out for us, because I don't have to redate with the number dates every week. I just get to put down Monday through Sunday, making it a Monday start for me, which I like for my weekly view, and the numbers already match up. I hope that makes sense. It'll make sense in a second when I put this down. Let me show you. So August 2021, August 15th was a Sunday. I don't want my weekly to be Sunday through Saturday. I like my weekly to be a Monday start. So I go ahead and slap the Monday sticker on there, and poof, I have a Monday start. And now this year it actually is Monday the 15th. And so it all lines up. That's what I was trying to say with probably way too many words. So let me get these down and then we'll come back to it. Okay, so I went ahead and redated, and then I also just use the white space in between the stickers. So when you cut it off, you have this extra white space. I will link this down below for you, this printable. This is a free printable from World of Printables, and it was the whole sheet of Monday through Friday. So as you can see, I've just been using it. It's come in pretty handy. But I used the white label part that didn't get printed on to cover up the 2021, and then they also have like day and night, and so I just covered that up for now. So for this week, I pulled out, like I said, we're trying to use up what we have, and I have some pieces of a planner kit here. This was from Love of Philo. I don't think that she is doing planner stickers anymore. Here was her information. But so I have these. I just peeled off the back end because I think some of these stickers were oops stickers and they were hard to take apart, and so I peeled off this back layering first so that I could easily grab the stickers. This is technically our last week of summer vacation. I'm really sad about that. I'm not quite ready to get back into the groove of school, but but it must be done, and I am kind of starting to get excited about back to school. But I wanted to give us one more, I felt like this was a good summary type thing, one more week there as we prep. But I also, I'm holding on kind of at a juxtaposition, is that the right word? Because I want to hold on to summer, but we also need to be prepping for school. So this is the week that I want to get back into the swing of things as far as housework and getting back into our rhythm, if that makes sense. So that's what we're going to do. First, we're going to just lay a couple things down. I think I never really have a rhyme or reason of what to do here. I do typically use this bottom portion here for very functional type things. They have all these daily habit trackers here, which I'm finding I really like. Sometimes I use them, sometimes I don't, but I really like this bottom portion here that they meant for the PM hours to use as reminders of our chores. And I'll show you how I like to break that down. And then up here stays more of our decorative stuff. So I don't even know what size planner these were created for. But we'll see if we can cut these down and make them work for this planner. So that might fit there if I cut it down, and then let's check this side. I had planned to get up early and start filming before the kiddos woke up. My kids had not been getting up. They had actually been, well, I take it back. They have been getting up at a pretty decent hour, but they were staying in their room and just hanging out a bit, and I had actually started getting up a little bit earlier. And today, of course, because I had made plans for the morning hours, that did not happen. This is going to come out crooked. So for sure you're going to hear these guys in the background. But it's real life here. I'm a homeschooling mama to 3, and they're, you know, the kids live with me, so that's going to happen. We have these like picture bars. You see how they're like different sizes? And I never know. Sometimes they like this one makes like one complete, you can see the pattern, like a one complete picture. I never know what to do with those. Like, where do you separate? Are you supposed to separate them out? Are you supposed to just put them in the corner as decor? What do you do with them if you have them in your planners? Because what I have been doing, I think, is just kind of separating them out. Especially these, they could be separated, but you know, sometimes they're like one whole complete picture, and I just never know what to do with them. So if you know, enlighten your girl, because I'm not really sure what we're supposed to do with those. We're going to put this Aloha on Sunday because it just feels right. And then I think I'm going to put one of the darker ones. I don't think we have too many plans for next week other than prepping for school and whatnot. I know we do have an Azure pickup someday, but Azure Standard, they let you know as it gets closer. That way they know when the truck is coming. If you're not familiar with Azure Standard, it's a bulk grocery pickup, and I really like it. It's been working out well. Their company is family owned, and they take great pride in sourcing from some quality places, and so it's really nice to be able to order in bulk like that, but also to support a company with those standards. So let's see. I do have a couple videos here too. I will try to link one for you, but if you want to look around in the grocery hauls and stuff, I usually record those and share them with you. Oh my gosh, I can't. Clearly it's hard for me to talk and plan at the same time, especially because I have no idea the rhyme or reason for this top portion here. We're just laying down boxes, and I might come to be like, that was not a good idea, but we'll see. And I do kind of want to use up what I have because and we just have some floating around. Oh, I kind of like these together. Put that way. I have those random ones. These checklists for sure we could use. I love that there's like different amounts that she offers. Because for sure on days like Saturday, I'm not trying to have a whole laundry list of things to do. I was gonna lay that out on Tuesday here, but then I realized I wouldn't have very much room to write. So, and Tuesdays, I don't know what it is. Mondays are usually the typical, you know, tough day to get started, but I've noticed the last few Mondays I've been able to go and get done, and Tuesdays have been harder for me. For some reason, Tuesdays I've kind of just slacked off and been like, oh, I can't with today. Maybe because I jump into Monday too quickly and try to get all the things done, you know, or I don't know. But I've noticed that Tuesdays end up being my day that is a little bit tougher for me. So I have a lot more checklists that I'm probably not going to be able to put in here, nor do I want to. I don't want to put that much on my plate, but I like having little checklists throughout the week on top here, even though I use the bottom here for, like I said, more functional type stuff. I do also put some like to do. I like that feeling of crossing off a checklist, right? But let's see here. I want to put a couple. We're going to start marking down some of the things that to get me back into the groove, hopefully, of getting into our rhythms of the day. So first things I want to do, I have these, she has like 3 little shoes and then 3 weights. So I'm going to put those down for workouts because I have been tracking my workouts. We don't like to miss a Monday, so we'll put a workout sticker for Monday. And I'm just going to switch back and forth between the shoe and the little dumbbell. Not that it means cardio or weight training. Why does that sound wrong to me? You know, or lifting weights. Just because, just to have a little pattern. So we'll put this down. 6 days a week, but I aim to work out 3 to 4 times a week. The reason I'm going to put one down anyways is because I would like to, on Saturday, at least take a walk with the family. So I'm going to have something down there as kind of a reminder. And then on the day, whatever day, Monday through Friday, I take as my rest day, I want to still make sure that I'm active and that I'm walking or at least doing some ab or core work. My back I have some like really good times and some really not so great times with my back. And I've been really fortunate that since we've started working out consistently, oh my goodness, I need to finish my coffee. I'm so sorry. My back has gotten a little bit better, but I do still have tweaks and like where it pinches. And this past week, my back had been pinching really badly, and I just don't want it to go completely out. So I have been neglecting my my core workouts. I've not been doing it, and so I know that that's something that I need to get back to. So on my rest day, I think it'll be an active rest day, and I'll do a core workout that day. So at least I'm getting it in intentionally once a week. You do work out your core really with all the exercises you're doing because your core should be engaged, but that's that middle portion there is how I think I don't help my back by not having my middle portion strong. I hope that this is making sense. So down here I'm just adding in these dinner stickers, or I guess really they could be breakfast, lunch, or dinner stickers, which is what we're going to do. Typically, I just take the last 3 lines here and use it for breakfast, lunch, and dinner. But since I have the stickers, I'm going to lay these down. these are little boxes, and I think actually we are kind of decluttering. And I say kind of because it's not like a full force declutter. It's happening. Meaning I'm not trying to get rid of half of our items. I don't have a set goal. I just want to go through, touch every room, and see if there's anything that we can pass on to someone else. So what I'm going to do is my cleaning zones will be cleaning / declutter zones. And I'm going to put those down on Monday through Thursday, and then use the little boxes to write down the zones I want to do, so that I'm not trying to tackle the house all in one shot. We have a cute little TV sticker here. On Sunday evenings, I like to do movie night with the family, and so I think I'll put that down here. Sometimes we do it, sometimes we don't. Sometimes the kids, everybody just kind of wants screen time on their own, but I try to make Sunday evenings a family movie night, just because I found that we were having like a bit of the Sunday scaries, you know, where you're just like, you feel this anxiousness because it's going to be Monday and getting back into the groove of the week. It's not always the easiest thing to do. And so I wanted to see how we could get ahead of that and not feel that anxiousness. So I don't really have that much left, which is great. I could probably put some of these all like to shorten the amount of stickers, but I'm not going to do that just yet. Okay, so the next thing that we're going to do is go ahead and start filling some of this stuff in. So let's start with meal planning. I'm just going to mark B and L for breakfast and lunch. Oops. And we don't always stick with what I write here. Sometimes we switch it up. Sometimes we just do something different. And in which case I try to mark it out and mark what we had, because I do look back on my planners to see what we've had previously, to make ideas for the following month and things like that. But sometimes I do it, sometimes I don't. And then I almost forgot, I printed out the PDF schedule for our football team. We are a football family, and so I printed it out. They had a PDF version available online, and I just printed it on a sticker sheet so that I could use them in my planners. So I want to mark down which day we are having a game, because that will affect food-wise. We like to have snack type foods during the game, and then that ends up being like, you know, tapas, dinner, or lunch, or whenever, depending on when the game is. So I want to put that down. Okay, so our game this week is going to be on the 20th, which is a Saturday, and so we'll put that down. So this, it shows 4, it'll actually be 5, so it'll only affect the grill. So it didn't affect the menu too much this week, because we're still gonna grill. Okay, so it didn't affect Saturday night dinner too much, but I think for lunch, we'll do a more snack time lunch for the kids. We've got the week done. Now let's get on to our decluttering project and things like that. So I just finished doing the kids' clothes, going through my younger kids' clothes and sorting that stuff. So I think on Monday I will go through, Mondays I typically like to get into the kitchen and tidy up anyways. So we'll go through the kitchen and see if there's anything that can be decluttered in there and tidied up. And then Tuesday we will tackle my closet. So we'll put master closet. So we'll do mine and my husband's. On Wednesday, I don't think that there's anything in the, you know what, on Wednesday I'm going to mark the office down, because there is probably stuff. The office is a whole project in itself to clean, but at least let me go through like the bookshelves and that kind of stuff. And then on Thursday, I'm going to put the school area And then I know Wednesday and Thursday kind of coincide together because there's just a lot of stuff that I could go through, but I want to at least touch it once, and then if it leaks into the weekend, that's okay. Now I'm just trying to think if there's anything else that I want to make sure that we're getting back on track with. I just went ahead and marked down some of the things that I want to be putting in my habit tracker. So it's really all mostly health related stuff. Workout, water, ferment. I'm trying to eat fermented foods at least once, preferably twice a day. Some kind of fermented food, so whether that be kombucha or we make curtido, which I love. And I've been wanting to ferment some salsa. So just something. And then I have really slacked off on I'm stopped counting macros because I needed a mental break. And also I was just trying to build some muscle. So coinciding with both of those things, I just backed off a little bit and tried to eat wisely, but let myself have a little bit more freedom. And I noticed that I really slacked off on my fiber and my protein. So I want to start getting those numbers back up again. So I'm going to mark that down here to be tracking those things. And then of course I do have my workout stickers up here, but I also like the feeling, the satisfaction of checking it off on the habit tracker too. But the last thing that I want to put down here to get done is our laundry. So I try to do one load a day, and then I will just mark down which loads we want to do. The thing that I'm just going to mark here is I'm going to make this little hand-drawn YouTube sign because I want to be working on the videos. I want to be working on the videos throughout the week so that I don't have to be working on the videos on the weekend, so that really I can hone in on having the family time on the weekend. And I think that's perfect. That's going to do it. Not perfect, but good. That's going to do for the upcoming week. And this is how I'm just going to kind of get back into the rhythm of doing laundry once a day and touching and cleaning and having our meal plans set up. I like how it turned out. I like that we've got some big plot points here, and I'm going to give myself grace if everything doesn't get done. But this will kind of get us back on track and get us started again. So thank you so much for hanging out with me and sitting down, plotting this all out. I hope that you are enjoying your August. I hope that you are having a wonderful Sunday or whenever you are watching this video. Thanks so much again for hanging out with me. And if you haven't heard lately, or maybe you don't know, please know that you are deeply and truly loved and so appreciated. Again, thank you so much for spending your time with me. I really appreciate it.